So today we're gonna research how we can find the files that belongs to a specific project and what we need it for. We want to implement a part of the build server protocol, which is build target sources. So this part, the build target sources request is sent from the client to the server to query from the list of text documents and directories that belong to a build target. The sources respond must not include sources that are external to the workspace. See build dependency sources. So basically what you can use it for is two kind of things. One would be if you use build server protocol with an LSP server, then the LSP server can ask the build server to provide him the documents and directories of the specific build target, so it can maybe to be honest, I don't know really, because I know never implemented LSP, so I know only from the build server protocol specification that there are use cases where the LSP server can ask the build server to provide some information about the current workspace and current documents and build targets and stuff like that. Can also ask him to build a specific project, so you can have all the dependencies restored and stuff like that. So but we are not focusing on this part because I'm not trying to use the build server protocol with an LSP server. I wanted to use it on the client side, like from the IDE, in our case NeoVim. Yeah, that's it. I already started with this one. So let's not our NetBSP server. So build target sources handler, this is the one. I already started here this part, which did not work currently. And what I'm trying to research currently is how to get those items. In our case, it would be, let's say we have BSP server as a build target. Then we have here the CS project file. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And all this .cs files are documents that are specific for this CS project file, like for this project. And yeah, what I wanted to be able to do the build server is to list them. So when I ask the server list my sources for this build target, then it should list all these files and also this extensions, handlers, logging, directories, where I later can traverse them and get the documents that are inside here. What you can use it for later is like my main focus is to use it for test projects. because then later you can list these items, like these documents, and then you can drill in and list also all test functions that you can run. So this would be basically useful when you want to run a specific test, then you would need this functionality. So, but for that, as I said before, I need to research a little bit. I already looked into the compiler APIs a little bit of .NET. It's pretty cool because they have APIs for different kind of stuff, like for the syntax tree and symbols API and everything you want to know if you want to analyze code or analyze like build stuff or project information, like CS project stuff. So what for me sounds like a right place to look currently is the Workspace API. Already have it open here, and what I tried to find out is how this Workspace API find out which documents belong to a specific project. This is somehow split in the Workspace, solution and project modules, I would say, but I don't really know how it finds out which document belong to which project. This is what I'm trying to understand. Instructs a new Workspace instance. So this is protected. Let's see, I'm not sure if I already... Moin Rawblood. Yes, this is the new hardware I'm currently using. So maybe you can already say if it's looking better or worse. So I'm glad, because it was expensive. Oh, thank you so much. So, let's see. I don't have Roslyn here currently, so let's clone this repository from Microsoft. It's maybe easier to... Okay, maybe later. Yeah, let's clone this one. Okay. Robloot, how was your day? Let's see. Create solution. Yeah, it was good. We were with the kids in Legoland, so what was nice. Thank you, Robloot. Really appreciate the sub conversion. Yeah, I'm glad you keep your promises. Fairy Tail, you said. Is it the anime Fairy Tail, or is it the Netflix thing? I guess there is also a series or something like that. I guess the LSP throws some errors on this one. Let's see if it still works. Yeah, that's a pity. I didn't know the Netflix also have something called Fairy Tail, but I watched the anime. I wanna refresh it because there is a new season out with 100 Years Quest. Okay. I'm not sure if I ever looked Fairy Tail. Is this not the one where you have like multiple versions, but they're all kind of different stories. Yeah, okay, and then I messed something up. Solution, create solution, protected. Yeah. Most fixer resolve SDK2. Looks like the BSP servers are the one who throws the error. But I don't get why the LSP server is not working. But this is nothing I wanna solve today. Then I will do it the old-fashioned way here. So, solution info, public sealed class. What I try to find out is how the workspace is initiated. So I can find out how the project then is initiated, and all the way down how the documents are resolved. Because here I saw before, this is like we have here an array somewhere, or it's in the project class. There are documents listed with a document ID with this one, and the workspaces contain solution, and the solution contains the projects, and the projects contain these documents. And how this all is initiated, I'm trying to understand. But it was a good anime, I can recommend it. It's really funny. Okay, I think I will put it on my to-do watch list. Is it available on Netflix or Crunchyroll? Construct a new workspace instance. A string that can be used to identify the kind of workspace. Usually this matches the name of the class. Initialize with empty solution. Okay. Legacy options. This is here. Empty options. Latest create solution with the info. With an empty solution. Async batching work queue. Update source generators queue. Visual Studio Workspace. Implementation source generators. Source tests. Okay, this tests. Okay, used for batching up a lot of events and only combining them into a single request to update generators. The project ID represents the projects that have changed and which need their source generators rerun. In the list, in the list indicates the entire solution has changed and all generators need to be rerun. See, the bool represents if source generators should be fully rerun for the requested project or solution. Existing generators driver will be used, which may result in no actual changes to emitted source, as the driver may decide no inputs changed, and thus all output should be reused. Existing driver will be dropped, forcing all generators to be redone. Process update source generators request, I think. Project ID. We're in automatic mode. We don't need to do anything unless the host has asked us to force generate something. In that case, we're literally going to drop our generators drivers and regenerate the code so we can't depend on automatic running generators. Solution project IDs. Okay. Like many things, not available on Netflix and only on Crunchy. Hi, not safe for Wi-Fi. Glad you're coming back. How are you? It's fine. I can understand. I was also like the 2 or 3 weeks busy, so that's why I also not streamed for that time. How is your streaming going? You said the last time you stream also, from time to time. You're looking for a job or internships to finish my technical degree. Okay. Yeah, I wish you good luck on finding a job. How do you like Fedora? Yeah, I'm glad you like it. So my suggestions didn't suck, so glad it worked out for you. Okay. Interesting problem. Did you use the workstation as a Fedora workstation or Atomic? And if you use Atomic, did you install it via Flatpaks, like the browsers via Flatpak, or via RPM OS 3? Ah, okay, workstation. So okay, then I don't don't know why they are laggy and trashy. Which one do you try it out? So like the standard one, like Firefox, Chrome, Opera, Firefox. LibreWolf, never heard about that one. Ah, okay. Fork of Firefox. Didn't knew someone fork Firefox. Ever. Okay, but yeah, nice to know. Which graphic card are you using? Okay. Yeah, I mainly use Chrome for everything. I know it's like not the real open source solution thing because it's like driven by Google. At least the Google Chrome and not Chromium. But yeah, that's what works for me. I'm also interested in seeing the other Chrome browser evolve, like how was it called? What was it called? There is one new browser that is like written from scratch. Ladybird, this is the one. Like, because the most other browsers use the V8, I guess, V8 engine. Or was it? Yeah, Chrome V8. But this one is really written from scratch. And it's not ready yet, so it's pretty early. But this one would be completely written in like, this is completely new engine, as far as I understood this. Orium. Is it like also a browser? Okay, that's a statement. The fastest browser on earth. Chromium fork for Linux, Windows, macOS, Android, and Raspberry Pi. Okay. Named after radioactive element number 90. Okay. Sounds interesting. There are so many things in open source world that sound interesting. Yeah, but time. That's the problem, main issue. check and add projects. Get instance, projects count, add projects. Solution info, so you go here to the create solution. Legacy options. Clear solution on solution added. A lot of people want to reinvent the wheel, so yeah, I guess there are two groups of people that try to reinvent the wheel. The one who really want just to learn from it, just doing the same stuff like from ground up, make you understand the things better. And the second group of people, I guess they think they can do it better. And most of the time, if you try to dive into a specific domain, you think you can get it better than others. And most of the time in the process, you realize it's more complex than you thought it would be. Don't say that the people can't do it really better than the others. Just mean sometimes we underestimate the work because we don't know the domain. It's better to manage the time at a computer and to enjoy nature after finishing work. Yeah. If that's what you're like to do after work, for sure. Yeah, interesting. So maybe you just do both. You can still live in the woods and use Linux. Just buy a solar panel and yeah, charge your Linux laptop. And then you're good to go. Writing stuff in the sun, like under the sun, and Erasia. Hi, welcome to the stream. C# in NeoVim. Yeah, I have good times and I have bad times with C# and NeoVim. Most of the time it works quite well. Sometimes, like the last time, it breaks or it broke. How does it called? Actions, like the LSP actions dialog. Because of an .NET SDK upgrade or something. They didn't fix it in OmniSharp till now, so sometimes it's good, sometimes it could break and needs time till they fix it up. But yeah, I just enjoying writing C# in NeoVim, or like do stuff in NeoVim regardless of the language. Yeah, it can be a mess, especially if you try to set up it the first time and you like yeah, it can be sometimes tricky to set up. I also want to do it like when I'm more when I have more time and when I finished more of the stuff for the build server, I want also to create project, something like this NeoVim. How was this called? NeoVim starter config. Kickstart, something like Kickstart NVim, but maybe a fork of Kickstart NVim plus C# setup, because many people on Reddit and also in internet I saw have problems to set like the C# environment up on NeoVim, and I hope maybe I could help those people out with an kind of go-to configuration. It's not like a distribution. I don't want to create yet another distribution of NeoVim config. Only want to have something that people can look up how to set it properly. Or initially, I would say, not properly, because properly is maybe hard because everyone has another taste. Usually I use a lot of .NET CLI tooling, but mostly I had problems with the LSP and work it's super slow. And at work it's super slow with VSL for some reason. Yeah, VSL can mess stuff up sometimes. I used it back in the days when I was using Windows, and I have different kind of problems with it. So yeah, I'm glad it's there so you can use Linux, but sometimes it can be really annoying because stuff works not or differently a little bit in VSL. Mostly like the network stuff messes up sometimes in the corporate environments. Yeah, and stuff like you said, where it's super slow. Yeah, not sure why, to be honest. I can remember I had something like you describe. I had some issues also, but I'm not sure what it was. It was like Node.js build was slow also in VSL. And I think it was something file access related. Why it was that slow? Maybe it's the same issue for the LSP. I know also that, how was it called? The service on Windows that scans all the files, like the antivirus stuff, native service on Windows. It scans also some files and can also interfere with VSL. Not sure. I think I cannot find it that quick. There any chance something is wrong with our visual performance? So you're not the only one who has issues in VSL with something development related. I think it's some other issue, so it's not directly LSP related. The protocol is build server protocol. So I already have like the core stuff that I wanted to implement. These are like what I'm trying now to implement is some other functionality that I would like to have it, so it's kind of nice to have. So what it does basically, build server protocol is for abstracting way build tooling from your IDE. Let's maybe yeah, let's show you first. There's two projects from me. So .NET BSP, this is the project that I'm currently working on. So you see some of the functionality, or like some of the calls I already implemented. Some are missing, but not all of them are really critical. Yeah, this is this .NET part, and there's also this BSP NVim part. This is the plugin. This is kind of client for the build server protocol, or for the build servers. And what it can do, basically, let's demonstrate it. Here's some test project. You see here in the corner that the build server started, and what you can do is you can build like the solution or the projects that are inside this workspace. Let's see, this is the workspace. So I have here some like here 3 different projects and 1 solution file, and what you can say is I want to build the solution, and basically it triggers the build. And if you have some errors, then you have them after that in a quick fix list, and you can fix it like this and rerun the build, and hopefully it runs through. So this is like the main use case where I started the implementation, because I wanted to have something that where I can just build and have this quick fix information available right away. It's like a little bit better make, if you know that, but it can also do different other stuff, like you can clear, like what you basically use .NET CLI for is .NET build, .NET clear, .NET test. So this is available here. So you see here you can select the target to test, and if you say you want to run a .NET test on the solution, then you select here solution, and it also runs the tests. And if something is failing there, you have also this quick fix list. So this is like the basics, and currently what I'm trying also to implement is to be able to resolve all the .cs files for the specific projects, or the specific CS projects, and what it would allow me to do after that is to be able to not only run tests for a solution or for a project, but also select a specific test to run. And the cool thing about that is that it should be not build tool specific. So if you want to do this for .NET, then you need the .NET BSP server, which has the implementation for that. And if you have like Java stuff, then there are also other implementations available. Let's see, what was it? Like Gradle from Microsoft. There are BSP, Gradle. They're also implementing this for Gradle. And when they are done, I hope also you can then just select like a specific test that you want to run without needing to implement it for each specific build tool, because like the implementation is in the server. I hope I could explain it. Yeah, that's why I started it. It's also looked interesting to me. This is the one thing that I miss on like NeoVim. A way to interact with build tools. And this protocol sounds really interesting. So if you think it's interesting, you can also follow me, and yeah, to stay up to date. So currently I'm on the part where I'm trying to find out how the compiler API is resolving documents for a specific project, because I need this on the implementation on the build server. This method is called during try apply changing solution for each project. Has been added, removed, or changed. Override this method if you want to modify how project changes are applied. So 1 second, be right back. So I'm back. document edit. It's really complicated for me, at least. What's an ad hoc workspace? A workspace that allows full manipulation of projects and documents but does not persist changes. Okay. This method signature is the base method signature, which should be used for a client of a workspace to tell the host to open it. I was muted the whole time. We don't have any projects, and this is our first project being added. Then we'll create a new solution ID and count this as a solution being added so that event is raised. Okay. Compilation output info, language, assembly name, project system name, compilation options, class options. Why does it jumps like that? Can we find this one? Create project info, project attributes. Code solution and project. Be right back. Sorry, I have to go for a moment again. So back again. We create an ad workspace. We have here file change watcher. I watched reference factory. It's refreshing metadata references for file. Comments edit, maybe. Start refreshing metadata references for file. Gets or creates a portable executable reference instance for the given file path and properties. Try remove project, remove converted project reference. Try create converted project reference, no log. Converts a metadata reference to a project reference if possible. This must be saved to run multiple times for the same reference as it is called during a workspace update, which will attempt to apply the update multiple times. Project update state. Clean the state from this update in preparation for the next date reference file watchers. Document info. File path. There's so many classes that called something like project and solution. Command line project system. Document tracking. Document tracking service. Active document change, get visible documents. Try get active documents. the main gate to synchronize updates to the solution. The readme md in this directory for further comments about threading in this area. We should be able to get rid of this gate in favor of just calling the various workspace methods that acquire the workspace's serialization lock and then allow us to update our own state under that lock. So let's see what we have here. I actually don't remember anymore what worked here and what not. Let's try list sources, save dot test. Empty there. Empty dictionary. We got an empty dictionary, so PSP log what the logs are saying. It again, fresh logs. Okay, no error, but it's empty. So project does not have any items. So let's get items, all the items in the project of the specified type. If there are none, returns an empty list. What are the items of the project actually? Look at this one. Microsoft build evaluation. Collection. Okay, this is the one, so maybe it's not in the Roslyn space. I think it's in a MS build repository then. And then we should search for the project file. Object instance. It's an item filter key here. If item filters is defined, filter items down to the list specified. And also filtering metadata. Temporarily allow editing items to remove data that wasn't implicitly asked for. Item filters here. Filter. Requested project state. Items and metadata of interest. Deep clone. Requested project state. Result. Filters. Item filter prediction. Where is it ever used? In test. Interface. Finding properties, items, and metadata of interest for C. Build request data. Okay, what that? Build request data. That. Captures all of the data needed to submit a build request. And the properties, items, and metadata that will be returned by Not sure what you can pass in there. Why I tried it with this. This one, but because I saw it somewhere to be used like that, I think it's wrong. I think I misunderstood you something. Item. Filters. The property filters is defined. Filter all types. Property contain only this explicitly specified. The result of the filtered project instance clone must be deep clone of this project of this object, useful for compiling a single file or for keeping resolved assembly reference between builds. And all items that have a specified evaluated include, for example, all items that have evaluated include. So typically there will be 0 or 1, but sometimes there are 2 items with the same path and different item types. So I'll be right back. So I'm back. Let's see. Thermal properties. The items in a project of the specified type, irrespective of whether the conditions on the evaluated to true. This is read-only list. Use add item or remove item to modify items in this project. Find all the globs specified in the item includes. Confine search to item elements of this type. MS Build Glob is a Microsoft built globbing MS Build Glob that combines all globs in the include element and ignores all the fragments in the exclude attribute and all the fragments and all remove elements that apply to the include element. The user can construct a composite globe that incorporates all the globes in the project. Data class representing a result from Microsoft Builderverse project get all globs and its overloads this This represents all globs found in an item include together with the item element it came from. The excludes that were present on that item and all the remove item elements pertaining to the include item element. Okay. Include globs. Include globs. Not mainly. Let's just see what's in there. I do it like this, logger, log information, and we will clubs print it like this. Let's say G string join it by semicolon. Let's say G okay, and can we .NET build? We will build the project, publish it. Therefore, we need to restart NeoVim here, and then we will try to run this sources request again and see what the logs are saying. Let's drop the logs so that we have clean logs here, and then let's list the sources. So for the test project, nothing here, but can then see in the logs. Okay, and that's fine. So it looks for this specific clubs. Now let's say item type. What do they mean with item type here? The evaluation, this part, the evaluation context to use in case re-evaluation is required to avoid re-evaluation. Use Microsoft Vivid Evaluation Project Load Settings, Record Evaluation Item Elements. think we're getting near, but I'm not sure. So get items by evaluation. Include. Return all items that have the specified evaluated include. For example, all items that have the evaluated include bar. Typically there will be 0, 1. Okay, this is not what I'm looking for. Get items, item type. Project of the specified type if there are no mutants. What is this item type? How does it looks like? Let's say, what if we just use this one? Is it an item type? Okay. Just do this again. First about the logs, clear them. Oh, let's list sources for test. Will empty. So this was not. Let's say, wait, we have here test. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I wanted to be sure if we have any CS files in this specific project, so this should return some files like this too, global usings and unit tests. But it does not work. Let's see, is there any item type? Okay. Just say we do this one. If they would include RCP. So okay, we try to get a specific file here. So let's say we do this one instead of the above one, and just say do this, delete this, and we say we use this unit tests for that. This should return the document. We will also do here, if we find any of these documents, we will log item type of, yeah, just item type. delete this, but say document item type, just to see how these types would look like. What do they mean with item type? Then let's rebuild it again. Let's see what prints out. So list sources. Oh, empty. Here the logs are saying. So it is right. Oh, I see. This should work. But I haven't an issue maybe here. Let's try this out. If we do remove this. And say compile here. And we just add another log information here and say documents found. Ah, that's an annoying error. And let's say yeah, this is what I meant before with the LSP server sometimes do wild stuff. Messages, semantic tokens, attempt to index field, tokens provide a boolean value. No, it's the wrong one. JSON. Was it JSON convert? Yes. Serialized object. And let's say this documents. Just to see what's in there. Let's see again the logs, clear them up. List sources, test. Now we have nil. Read this. Okay, there is no self-referencing loop. Okay. Let's move this part. We don't need this one for now. For each document, let's say we just see what's in Guten Abend, Inferno. Wie ist dein Abend so? Ja, freut mich. Freut mich, dass dein Abend nett ist. So let's just serialize all of them here again. As object. Maybe this one would work this time. Again, let's list our sources here. Reread the logs. Nothing in there. There is no metadata. Item type. Compile. Okay. So either this could not be serialized or it's empty. Metadata count. So let's just count them and see if there is something in there. And here, something else. Project item name, the item name. Is there name or something? Names. This is because blah blah blah. Let's see, project item rename. You can find project item here. What the rename would actually do here. And maybe we can find where the file name is hidden here. Rename. Link. There's no link there. No, it's only internal. Metadata directly on the item, if any. Does not include metadata from item definitions. Does not include built-in metadata. Never returns null. Okay. Maybe it's direct metadata then. Limitation of key exposing the item types, so items can be put in the dictionary conveniently. Okay, also no key. Again, the rename approach. Even if the new value expands to 0 items, we do not expand it. The common case we are interested in for the expansion here is setting something. Source root foo and expanding that to a single item. If say foo is set as the new name and it expands to blank, might be surprising to the host and maybe even unhandled. If on full reevaluation it wouldn't expand to blank. That's why we are being cautious and supporting the most common scenarios only. Many hosts will do a reevaluation if necessary before the reading anyway. change the item type of this item until the evaluation puts it in the correct place. It will be placed at the end of the list of items of its new type. This is a little involved as it requires replacing X element and updating the project's data structures. Set the item XML from which item will be created. Maybe just do toString here. Here. And here we do a direct metadata. Let's try it again. ASP logs again. So metadata count is 0. Documents found is nothing. Direct metadata found also nothing. So when we do this and using serialize settings, semantic tokens again. gets us, that's the maximum def allowed. When reading JSON, reading past this def will thrown. Okay, no, this is not what I want. Must be a setting how recursion be handled. Reference loop handling, this is one. Ignore. This is sounds about right. The wrong one. ESP logs, the LSP logs. List sources. We read this one. What? Error getting value from condition location on project root element. Internal error exception. That didn't work out, huh? What else can we print? This does not work here. Let's see, link rename maybe. Can see again here, link, email source link, and references to link. Continue check and link on not equal null. Link rename. Else unevaluated include name. Return. Okay, so it must be an evaluated include. Leave full path. Click cached value. Evaluated include escaped name. Past item lookup tables are invalid now. Make sure when the call invokes the reevaluate if necessary that they'll be refreshed. XML include name. Is there some okay. Let's see if evaluated include contains something. Again, no. What do we have here? We have still this there. So definitely globally using CS. So now we found this item, and I guess we can use just this here. Evaluated include. So we recompile and try again if we see all the files. Terminal, okay. Let's see what PSP logs is saying. One of the URI could not be determined. I think I know what it is. let's skip this one. This could be a problem here. Using the Ori fixer maybe. Ori. So yeah, this should fix it already, and if not, we can still see more infos in the logs. Let's see the source handler. Open up PSP logs, clear them again. The next try. Then LSP really currently has often this issues somehow. Let's see. Empty dictionary. Let's see the logs again. So again, so we write in the logs. This is an item type compiled. We have both documents found, which is nice. So basically this global usings. Let's just again. I choose no. This is what I wanted. That I'll search. Okay, we have two files found here. Which is fine, but why do we get an empty result here for this empty dictionary? Oh. I just missed this part here. Could this be already the problem? Because this should work already. Sources, each item, result, sources, yeah, let's try this one again. Works. Oh, we have something. Nice. Let's do it for a more complex thing. Let's say for this. Initialize manager. So this is nice, it works. Currently I'm just not sure how to handle this dictionary folder stuff. So normal files, like normal CS files, are fine. But in the specification there is also this thing that you can show also that you found folders or directories, and not sure if I should do that. Or just show the files. Target sources. Yeah, we have the sources. The root directory from where the source files should be relativized. Then we have the source item, type of item, and there could be also a directory. Either a text document or a directory. A directory entry must end with a /. And the directory entry implies that every nested text document within the directory belongs to this source item. The directory entry implies that every nested text document within the directory belongs to this. So maybe I need to add the roots here. Let's see. Which level is it? Sources item. So here, so can say half. Only half. Yeah. LSP server again. Get directory name. Let's do it like this. I hate this arrow. Not null. We'll set it. Init only property. What? Okay, and then like this. Directory. And root directory. Gleich null. can do this, and else we will do an empty array. Condition expression cannot be determined because there is no implicit conversion between. Okay. It should be on string. It's easier, and I don't have to convert. Okay, and it's now I can rename it root. So here's sources. I think. can remove this part. This part also. Let's see. List sources for. Oh. Looks quite good for the first try. Yeah, I think for the first version it's okay. Can let it. It is now. The next thing would be the test project. We could search for the tests inside these files. Yeah. So now it's time for me, and I would close the stream. So let's close this stuff. Just try this here out. Maybe tests. API tests. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So, I have to see you in the next stream. See you.